On this episode of The Real Paranormal Detectives, the team investigates what we now call our friend in the sky. Strange-looking helicopters that have been seen over every major city in Southern California. Could they be drones, surveillance, or even upgraded flight technology? We go on a multi-night, multi-city stakeout to try and capture evidence of what's in our skies. Is there more than meets the eye? We go on a high-speed pursuit for the truth on this episode of The Real Paranormal Detectives.
Alright, it's on the left-hand side on Firestone. Returning to St. Louis. It's just hovering in the sky right now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of see it on my camera. It's a helicopter with lights, super low. Do we have the apps running at all?
Should I turn around? Nothing on?
Nothing on the radar. All right, we got nothing on the radar right now. We are the Southern California Paranormal Detectives. Our team has been investigating claims of the paranormal for over 10 years. In our time, we've seen some crazy things.
I think I saw something over there.
What did it look like?
It's pulsating
It
too.
is pulsating.
Yeah.
We also have literally thousands of hours of absolutely nothing. Now we've combined the latest science and technology, along with the spiritual.
The one that we see over here, the energy is just off the charts.
We've investigated ghosts, UFOs, cryptozoology, and even conspiracies. We want to finally show and find the truth. Meet our team. Myself, founder and parapsychologist, Jean-Pierre. My best friend and co-founder, Adam. My brother and our medium, Marcella. My wife, our photographer and Native American consultant, Danielle. Our tech manager and skeptic, Eddie. And finally, our head researcher, Roxanne. Together, we are more than a team. We are family. And we are the real paranormal detectives. Hey guys, Jean-Pierre here with the research for episode 3, which we call Our Friend in the Sky. Unfortunately, Roxanne, our head researcher, had some technical difficulties and we couldn't record over Skype like we usually do, so she went ahead and sent me the information. And then we also did some research ourselves. Myself and my wife looked into it a little bit too. So let me give you a little background. Basically, our friend in the sky, as we call it, are these helicopters we've seen for the last 3 or 4 years over Orange and LA counties in Southern California. And they have very pronounced lighting on them. We've seen them do strange maneuvers in the skies, flying very low over restricted airspace, at least known restricted airspace. And also, they've been very low to the ground, even overhead, and we were not able to hear the propellers, which was strange, definitely for what we're used to in our areas. They just seem strange. So let me go over first Roxanne's research. She did some of the major law enforcement research on what's out there and what we know is out there. So first we have the LAPD Air Support Division. It's the world's largest police aviation, and it operates out of the LAPD Hooper Heliport. Their fleet is 88 sworn personnel. They have 19 helicopters, 5 Bell 206 B3 Jet Rangers, 14 Eurocopter AS 350 B2 A stars, and one Beechcraft King Air 200 twin engine aircraft. So that's the breakdown of the LAPD. We have Anaheim PD, aka Anaheim Air Support Bureau. 2 helicopters and 1 Cessna airplane. The fleet's known as Angel, and that is after the Anaheim Angels, since we're going to Anaheim in the Orange County area. We also have Huntington Beach Police. They have 3 helicopters. The OC Sheriff's Department has 2 helicopters known as Duke, and CHP Chips has 3 helicopters and 1 plane. The closest aviation active military base in Los Angeles are Fort Irwin, located in the high desert halfway to Vegas, Camp Pendleton, San Diego, and Miramar Base in Northern California. Unexplained lights in the sky can be looked up literally by year. There is so much activity reported annually. That's the info we have for our local areas. So my wife and I, Danielle, did some research ourselves on local law enforcement and the type of aircraft they use. And we found a pretty big article because there are quite a bit of complaints about low-flying police helicopters that cause disturbances in neighborhoods, and so on and so forth. The police themselves do not take any complaints regarding these helicopters. It's considered they're doing it for safety, so they don't take any complaints. There's also not a lot of information specifically on the types of operations they're carrying out with these aircraft. If it is a law enforcement, it is becoming very frequent now, much more than it's been in years prior with these helicopters that have been flying over. Like I said, it's something we've been seeing, we want to research. So we couldn't get a whole ton of information. There's potential that some of these that we're seeing are just regular police helicopters or specialty police helicopters which are being tested out. But the information is not really getting out there, and a lot of people aren't paying attention. But particularly in Orange County, we live near Disney. We've seen these helicopters fly very low over Disneyland, and it just doesn't make sense. You have to get permission to fly that low, but they could potentially have worked something out to fly that low over Disney. It's just something we're not used to, which has shown up in the last few years, has really made it stand out. So that's what we've been doing. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of The Real Paranormal Detectives. Tonight's episode is called Our Friend in the Sky. Now, me and my wife Danielle coined that term because we keep seeing these weird helicopters flying around. We've seen them in every major city, so we're doing a couple of the night stakeout. We're going to try and find out what these helicopters are. We're doing research as we speak. So hope you guys enjoy the episode. We look forward to investigating this and trying to figure out what it is.
All right, I'm Jerry Perlman. I'm here to help SCPD investigate the stuff in the sky. Always been interested in the paranormal, everything like that. As a kid, you always see stuff, you hear stuff. Always interested.
Anything you feel about what we're going to investigate, if you have any thoughts or feelings about it?
Right now, just feeling about what we're gonna go look for. I feel like there's a lot of different energies I'm picking up, because one thing for sure, it's not something normal or easily accessible, and it feels like from that alone, the energy I'm getting off of it is something that's trying to keep itself a secret and trying to not be known, and it looks like it's trying to find out more about, I guess, us.
Hey guys, this is episode 3. We're getting ready to shoot, and so they're just doing the small interviews for the episode and explaining. So it's about our what Jean-Pierre and Danny call their friend in the sky. They see some flying objects with lights, different lights, so we're trying to see what they are and see if anything we can identify what they are.
Alright guys, this is Jean-Pierre. We're going to showcase this app we found tonight. Actually, our witness came up with this, so we're so glad he came tonight. There's this app called Plane Finder, and you can actually see the planes and flights, and if you purchase the pay version, it actually has the names of the flights, flight numbers, so if we see these objects tonight, hopefully we can get more information on them. So this is pretty cool.
Zoom in and then show that.
So
in the sky. We have the Goodyear
If you look up, we got the Goodyear blimp right there. I'm zooming in so you can see it very clearly. That's the Goodyear blimp. Zoom back out and we're going to show you the app. Go in there.
It's going over. Right there, Santa Ana and Orange. 57 freeway over Angel Stadium for the game. That little triangle right there. And that's the flight path it took.
Yep. And it even has the flight path. So this is going to be hopefully a great investigation if these copters show up tonight.
Assuming they show up on here. Yeah, the planes are behind, but I don't see anything else.
Awesome.
Do we see it? And I'm going on the roof.
Are you guys seeing it still?
Not the same one.
Well, did you see one?
Not the same one.
Oh, a different one showed up? Or did you lose it?
We lost this as we got up here.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're here on night one of our investigation. We're in Garden Grove, California, in Orange County, and we're looking for these weird helicopters in the sky. With that new app we got that I talked about earlier, we saw one of those helicopters and did not show up on that app that identifies aircraft. It identified every single aircraft behind it, but not the one we were seeing that we call our friend in the sky. So it's already been an interesting night. We've had a few things happen. They have since disappeared at this point, but we saw it earlier, so this is it's been already an interesting night. We're excited, hoping to catch more of it tonight. Alright guys, we just jumped in the car. We're going to try and drive around a little bit Orange County and see if we can get any of these crafts. We only saw one very quickly and then it was gone, and we weren't able to identify it on our aircraft app that we have. So we got the whole team in one car. Our witness is driving. So we'll see what happens. We got the app going on Eddie's tablet there. So we'll see if we see anything. Hopefully we can identify it.
Oh, guess what, guys? Helicopters ain't showing on this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
He told you.
It does. I see the flashing lights. I can't tell though. But it would make sense to, those helicopters will do that with the searchlights, and then you know.
It's not a chase.
No.
Where's he go? Did you know the spot?
Yeah, it's not on the app. So we need to find. I guess we're gonna have to look for a helicopter finder.
Is it still ahead?
No, he's over to the left somewhere. I don't know where he went.
We have now 2 copters that have disappeared that were doing potentially strange things and not showing up on the aircraft radar we have. Did you feel anything from that, Marcello?
Trying to see right now. Just 1 second. I definitely felt like it was searching and looking around, but it wasn't due to anything that what had happened.
Like anything normal, basically.
It didn't feel like anything normal.
Cool.
I don't know. It felt like there was something potentially it was looking for
once again, we saw a helicopter with its searchlight on. It looked like a very large helicopter. Did anybody else hear any propeller noises or anything either? Because I didn't. And it was extremely close for it to not make propeller noises.
Didn't hear anything.
So we have a whole car full of people. Windows are rolled down in certain positions, and we did not hear a helicopter, although it was extremely close to the ground. Once again, we've had that same experience before in our own neighborhood and areas where it was extremely low and you could not hear propellers. So we have potential that we saw what we've seen before. So hopefully between tonight and tomorrow we can catch more evidence of these strange helicopters that don't show up on our radar application that we found tonight for our phones. Yeah, so kind of a strange night. Hopefully that's a little bit of evidence. Hopefully tomorrow night we'll get some more. So interesting night. We also had some chemtrails earlier as well. We have a full and red moon tonight. So who knows if they're doing that in the skies for any potential reasons with what may happen with the kind of energy that's produced by a full and red moon. You never know. So tonight's full conspiracy night for us.
See if I can record it. Look at that. Look at the moon.
Alright, here. This is your camera. Let's guess what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's too much.
Well, there it is, the red moon, or blood moon, they're calling it. It's fully covered.
Alright guys, so we're here wrapping up night one of our Friend in the Sky investigation. We had a few very quick encounters with the objects we believe were the ones we saw, maybe even some different ones. Not very much, and unfortunately I don't think we caught it on film, so hopefully tomorrow night will be more successful. But I mean, our witness experienced this as well as the rest of the team. I think the craziest thing was the object we saw while we were driving the car. It looked like a very large helicopter flying low with the searchlight on. And it was so low, yet we heard no sound from the helicopter. So that was really strange. You should be able to hear the propeller hitting the air, making a sound. So, you know, we'll go through our footage though. Maybe we caught some cool stuff. We definitely all had personal experiences with this. So, you know, night one was interesting for sure. Hopefully night two will be more prepared for what we may encounter. So, hope you enjoyed it.
So tonight went pretty well. We just saw the large helicopter, I guess when we were going through Santa Ana. Had giant searchlight. That was interesting because when we turned down the one street, like we didn't see it anymore. It kind of just disappeared. We do see some interesting aircrafts flying overhead, but we didn't really catch a lot on camera. We're hoping night two will go a lot better.
Alright, night one. So, a few hours looking at the sky. We had a good view of the red moon eclipse that comes once every however many years. Early in the night we did see the one, the object in the sky that decided that it was going to go from one area to the other. Didn't really get a good picture on that one, but was low. Light pattern was off from normal stuff that we normally see. Decided to drive around a little bit. Found the one that was going extremely high rate of speed with the spotlight trailing, and then decided that the spotlight was going to catch up to itself and then go forward, and went a diagonal pattern over housing and whatnot just from the area that we're at. Definitely different from normal stuff that's in everyday sky. Could it have been, officer, some sort of police helicopter. It could have been, but I mean, that thing was pretty ginormous. Um, Flying incredibly low to the ground for a normal police helicopter, even in pursuit. Um, I mean, who knows? Only people that know are the people that are flying and running them. So, day one, not too bad, actually, not too bad. Looking forward to the next, see what else we got, and go from there.
So night one today, and overall my experiences were more felt, I guess, about the feelings of each incident or each plane and each strange objects in the sky that we had seen. Um, Now, again, this is something that's based on what I can, I guess, feel versus what I'm seeing. So I think there's a difference to what I'm experiencing compared to looking at it for the differences in saying, like, if it's a plane or not. Or say, well, I guess whether it's in airspace that it should be in or not. From the experiences I've been told before from Jean-Pierre and Danielle, it was a different experience for them. And I think that's why we're looking into it. And from what I was feeling, there's definitely something different from the actions of the planes themselves that were there, or whatever they had been. From what I felt from them, it felt like there was something going on that was completely different than just a plane going by to move to a different area, or vice versa, other events that might be happening in the air as well. So right now that's what I was feeling from the first night, so hopefully I get more feelings next time I come out as well.
Hey guys, so this is the end of the first night. We did have some experiences. We drove around, see if we had anything. We ended up having two things that looked like helicopters. Both of them did not show up in our new app that we have, that our witness brought to our attention. And so we had an experience with one helicopter, or what we think it is a helicopter, but it looked weird. It looked a little bit bigger, with the searchlight maybe on the back. I'm not sure if that's the way some of them are. I think they are, but we just have to do more investigation on that and research on it. The other thing with that one is that it was flying low, and between all of us, the team and our witness, we didn't hear any of the propeller noise going off. So let's see what happens. So right now we're doing the closings and for night one, and hopefully for our night two, we get something. So see you for the next one.
Alright, guys, here we are, night 2 of the Real Paranormal Detectives and our friend in the sky. We just got here. We are in Los Angeles, California, in the city of Cudahy. So I'm going to go talk to these guys. They already got some stuff apparently on the apps. Alright, guys, here's our witness, Jerry.
Hi.
And then his girlfriend. Hey, what's your name? Veronica. Nice to meet you. I'm Jean-Pierre.
Hello.
All right, so Jerry, let's go ahead and start. Tell me what you got so far since you got here.
So she was intrigued with the whole planes flying overhead, blah, 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 blah. So showed her the app. She's like, oh, tiny plane, tiny plane. So she zoomed in. I said, click on it. Clicked on it, kept force closing. I was like, okay, let me see. So I took it, same thing, force close. When you actually click on it, it tells you, information about it, like where it's coming from, this and that. That one kept coming up, question marks, and then force close. And all the apps we did. It was interesting, yeah. And then, of course, anytime, any device, it just kept force closing.
Night 2 of our investigations. We are literally under one of the biggest flight paths from LAX. You might not be able to see a lot, but that is where we are. You got a really low flying plane right there, extremely low, right above us. It's getting out of focus. There we go. So right above us, we got another plane there. You guys can probably hear that. So here we are at Salt Lake Park, checking out the spot where people witnessed black helicopters in this park, flying very low, as well as hoping to catch some potential evidence of any other weird craft.
Right now, walking through Salt Lake Park in Huntington Park. About probably a little over 10 years ago, there was an event that took place where there was a large amount of black helicopters that were flying up above. They were releasing a weird sound. It kind of reminded me of when you put your phone on vibrate and it's like on a table. It had like that humming sound. The closer and closer the helicopters got to this area, the more and more it affected the people at this park. The skaters in the area, the kids on the swings, parents, the joggers and such. It looked like everyone was getting like a major headache or migraine or something. There's a lot of people that were hunched over, in a great deal of pain. Yeah, it just felt like a giant migraine. They came in from, I guess, the northwest corner of the park, which is now, I think, where all the tennis courts are at now. And they just flew overhead. There must have been maybe close to 20 helicopters flying over. Even to this day, still can't find anything posted, no blogs, no account of what happened that day, or why those helicopters were flying over. They didn't seem to have any markings on them, just black helicopters. Not really, I guess, the standard size of helicopters that are in the area that fly overhead, but they were quite large. Obviously different from what we normally saw. Further past the basketball courts is where the tennis courts are located. Just came in on the northwestern corner of the park and just flew overhead. Just showed up out of nowhere and pretty much left the same way as they came in.
Alright guys, what's up? We're here at Salt Lake Park right now, playing around the playground and everything because waiting for UFOs is boring. So I think I'm going to spend every night outside this week and try and just get some extra footage of these helicopters, because apparently we get more sightings over in Orange County.
know. I don't trust that.
Do it, do it, do it. How high do you get?
I think it's worse when. What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to walk around.
Okay, sure.
I can even like, if I could get my stupid left foot over.
I'm gonna die if I try to go for another one.
I shouldn't be holding this camera.
That's why I put it down on this dirty table.
So if you need shit on this, can you see the park? Being stupid.
Huh?
Can you see this park? Like you like eat shit, like you're so bad. Dude, this is horrible. Like this is mean.
What if it breaks off? I would think because it's based on your weight. If you're heavy, it's worse.
I'm
Yeah.
like heaviest one here. What are you talking about?
Go ahead, try to.
Stupid American.
It's basically you have to step in the center to keep balance and keep on stepping on the other ones. Because if you step on the sides,
Step on the center. Yeah, the sides you're
yeah.
gonna fall. Like that's why I said like, but because of rubber.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go to this one. Go to the one next.
And the rubber on my shoe is like, if you look, it's like. You're like, fall.
Okay, you got all night. This is what SCP does during downtime.
We try to balance.
What are you doing holding me? Cheater.
So yes, the people behind the camera are going fall, fall, fall. He's gonna do the split now.
This one does move. They lie.
I did.
I'm not American Ninja Warrior.
You know, technically Marcello's could be used for any episode.
Remember?
Technically Marcello's blooper could be used for any episode. If he falls, that's going on. For this one.
Who's that?
What? Now
I
go
said
ahead.
Marcello's jalapeno drink.
Oh,
It could go on any episode. If you fall, that's going on this one.
Oh, if I fall. All right.
That's our blooper.
Go ahead.
So remember, if you fall, do the tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll, which way?
Behind you. SCP doesn't have any insurance.
That's all right. Neither do I. So it's okay.
That's why you tuck and roll.
What now, bitches?
Keep going. You gotta make it all the way across.
Hell no!
That's not fun.
I got 4. How much you got? How many you got? You see my 4 raise me what?
Nothing. I'm not gonna do it. I'm good right here. Solid ground.
I'll go down a slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so extreme.
Why was I
Don't kick me.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
No! Please, no! Let me out! Oh. Oh. Oh.
Come on, Veronica. You gotta hold it. You reach it.
Yeah, this one's fun. Me and Eddie did it already.
I tried to do it with one hand, but I couldn't.
Alright, wait.
Put it down somewhere.
Go on one side. Have two.
Ready? We're going that way.
That way?
Alright, these are going to go.
Are they on?
No.
I can't do that. You had like 2 inches before you hit the thing.
So we also have a problem where clouds have rolled in, so there's not much that we can see. Hopefully we can see it even with the clouded coverage. But as you can see, our downtime was playing in the playground. So, but
here. I think it would be hilarious.
so there comes Marcello, joining us for the investigation.
Late.
We're shooting every night.
He's fashionably changed.
He's driving faster than usual.
I know.
And he's playing music too.
We always play some music.
I never heard it that loud.
It's hard enough.
It's hard enough?
Well, I passed
His-
Bell's exit first, and then I went all the way down to the next exit. So there was construction over there, so it didn't help me get back.
He missed the exit and went further. He had to go really far.
Yeah, because it seemed like it said next exit, Bell and Cudahy, so I felt like it was the next one, I guess, or something.
So, Marcello arrives, and his first screening was, "It's hard enough." Not entirely sure what that means. It's hard enough. But safe to say, I think Jean-Pierre would say that's what she said.
Nah, it'd be sad if the woman said it's hard enough. It'll work. It's like the lowest common denominator right there.
Well, that'd be...
Meh, it was hard enough. They saw it past Salt Lake. All right, so we are currently in pursuit of our friend in the sky. The car in front of us, which is Eddie and Danny, actually saw it.
Oh, that's a bee.
So,
It's a chicken.
In the sky.
oh, I'm still on the phone. I didn't even know that. Sorry. I could do that too.
Speaker on.
Now you're on speaker. So, our friend in the sky is in the air. We got Danielle and Eddie in the front driving. So this all just happened like really, really fast. All right, you're on speaker too now.
Alright, sorry you guys.
Do you guys still see it from where you're at?
No, we're actually on Others and Independence Avenue. We're heading towards Firestone.
Oh yeah, no, we're right behind you.
Okay.
But do you guys see it still?
See it right now.
Okay. Were you filming at all when Were you filming when it showed up or no?
We're gonna take a ride on Firestone right now.
Okay.
I was laughing because Marcelo didn't know what car to get into.
Yeah.
And then we listened to it and we saw it by Salt Lake Road. I was like, there it is, there it is, there it is. And that's where we took off.
Cool. Alright, well, hopefully we can find it again.
And not die.
Yeah.
Alright.
Marcello's in the car now.
Okay, so the left-hand side of Firestone.
Alright, I know.
We're in the sky right now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of see it on my camera. It's a helicopter with lights, super low. Do we have the apps running at all?
We're heading towards Firestone.
There's nothing on.
Should I turn around?
Nothing on?
Nothing on the radar. All right, we got nothing on the radar right now. So we're driving, the helicopter just flew over us. I'm hoping to get some better footage of it. I got a little bit.
I definitely got a different feeling from it, especially under it.
I was saying I should have turned around and just chased it.
I felt it was...
Where did they go?
Otis. In 3 hours. So we are excited, and we are on the trail of our friend in the sky.
This icky chicken.
That's another episode.
Code word icky chicken.
Found the icky.
I think it was what I had said yesterday at the end of the episode, that something very much that is not trying to be known, but is making appearances. It seems like still doing what it wants at this, especially at such a low altitude. You can definitely have that appearance, have that, where you're not known. So I feel that that's really, I guess, the harder issue to see what exactly this our friend in the sky is. So, so that's how I'm feeling right now.
Cool. We got the app going, the plane finder. It shows helicopters as well and everything. It's not showing up on the app, but we are pursuing it and trying to figure out which way it's going. These helicopters usually move pretty fast. I've seen them do really crazy maneuvers sometimes. None weird tonight. It seems like a normal helicopter, but just strange that we aren't catching it.